I know all of you really enjoy having dinner parties. Well, I'm going to give you a recipe that's going to wow your guest. It's not just any creme brulee that we're making, it's a white chocolate creme brulee. And they're very easy to do, and you get to mess with fire a little bit. We'll show you how to do that at the end. It's really a fun recipe to do. You're going to enjoy doing this, and it's really quick and easy. A make-ahead dish too that you can pull out and really wow all of your guests. So let me show you how quick it is to get started. Here we have about 1/3 cup of sugar. We're going to add 4 egg yolks that are at room temperature to the sugar. And we're going to mix these together. Now you're going to want to mix this together until it becomes very pale in color. Now when it becomes pale in color, that means that the eggs and sugar have really absorbed together. The sugar's melted. You don't want the granulars into the egg yolks, because once you cook it and you bite into it, you're not going to have that silky texture that you want in your creme brulee. You want it to be very smooth and silky when they bite into it. So you just keep whisking this together. But let me show you what to do to get your milk ready. We've got 2 cups of heavy cream over here that we've pulled up to a simmer. We're going to add a cup of white chocolate chips to that. And you're going to want to pull this off the heat. I'm going to set it over here and let this be melting together while I do my eggs. So just give that a little mix. Let that absorb into the milk. Now keep mixing this together. Until it becomes very silky and pale. And what you want to do, if you poured every bit of this hot liquid into your eggs, you would scramble your eggs. That's what you do not want to happen. So you want to temper. It's a technical term. Temper your chocolate, or temper your eggs. So we're going to add a little bit at a time. So once we've got that mixed together, it takes just a few minutes for your chocolate to melt in there. But you want just a little bit of this liquid, and keep stirring while you add that. And then, of course, you know I'm a messy chef, so I'm going to get it all over myself. Now, let's just set this aside. This is not too hot for me, so I'm going to just drizzle it in. Just keep whisking really hard and drizzle it in until you get it all incorporated. These are really cool. When you set them on a plate, they're really pretty. Okay? Now once you get this mixed together real good, you want to skim off some of this foam on top that you see here. You want to kind of skim that off a little bit. Until you have just the silky texture underneath. And you'll spend a little bit of extra time doing yours. And then we want to fill these ramekins up about halfway. This is going to be so good. Okay. Now we want them into a deep dish like I have here. because you want a bain-marie or a water bath. That's what we're doing. And the purpose for that, you want to fill this up probably about halfway. Now the reason you're doing that is you're allowing the heat not to hit these ramekins directly, and it forms a little barrier there. Chocolate seems to skim and burn on top, so you want to cover this. Now before you cover them, you want to get this skim off. Again, you want to make sure that there's no foam on top before you cover these, because that tends to burn. And I also forgot the flavoring. Can you believe that? You want to add just a little bit of vanilla extract to that. Or let's get creative. You can also do a strawberry brandy. How great would those be if you added some strawberry brandy to it? And I don't know why they didn't put any out. For some reason, I think they might have thought I might drink it. So if you use strawberry brandy, make sure that you have, I don't know, a cup of brandy. You need to take a teaspoon out, add it to the creme brulee, and drink the rest, because it's really good. Here in the Big Guy Kitchen, that's what we do. All right, we're going to put this into a 300-degree oven. They need to cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. And when they come out, they're going to look like this. And what you want is for these to be, you want them to be just a little jiggly, like Jell-O. And these need to cool for just a little while, and then put them into the refrigerator. And this is what you get. Now I have a little something special for you. We did a dark chocolate creme brulee. Same way, you just want to use dark chocolate chips as opposed to the white chocolate. And you get this, it's great. Now these really are good with the strawberry brandy. And then we want to add a little bit of sugar to the top. And then you get the torch out. We get to have some fun. Now there's a safety device on here, and I think that was put on here for me. They didn't want me causing any fires. You press in that, well, let me show you. You pull this down, press that in, and push that little thing in, and it'll stay lit for you. And you just want to go back and forth. Now look, whatever you touch, you're going to burn, so be careful. So you want to hold it overhead, and you want to just crystallize that sugar. And you can see it kind of bubbling up. You want it to get a little caramel in color, just like that. Get all the little edges, you see? And then when you're done, you just press that again. How easy is that? And then you want to take this beautiful strawberry. You want to just cut that up a little bit. Fan that out. And then you just add that little strawberry right in there. How cute is that? Now it's time to do what I love to do, and that's taste. You ready? If you don't give that a try, there is something wrong with you. That is so good. This is the Big Guy, one of the Big Guy's favorite desserts. So when you invite me to your home, be sure to have either a white or a dark chocolate creme brulee.